you trust your mother every night to fix your hot pockets and make sure your Game Boy is turned on?
Underwear with this, but the part comes down a little bit too low. I got a white leather one.
Algae, causing them to act in a way some describe as demonic.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Mixed Realities
TV.
Yep, TV. If you haven't already, go check out our first vlog that we put up last week. I don't want to spoil it, but it shows you a little bit of where we live, kind of around our area.
Yeah.
We're hiking.
Very exciting.
Don't want to tell you all the details because that's the point of you going to go watch it.
Yeah.
And then if you haven't already, just make sure to like and subscribe. It helps with the algorithm and help us get more subscribers. We're trying to get 1,000
by the end of the year.
By the end of the year. We're
We'll
over
see.
halfway there. So,
but yeah, the vlog's cool. We want to do more vlogs in the future. We just got a new camera, so
Yeah.
it's very exciting.
today we will be covering viral videos that explain what's going on culturally.
Culturally?
Yeah, something like
Culturally.
that around the world. A little bit of politics, a little bit of just dumb people saying dumb stuff.
Random things.
And just crazy things that are going on around in the internet right now.
Because there's so many.
Yeah. So let's just dive right into it. This one okay. Georgia high school footballer charged after dropping a diss track about a teammate.
Guys, battle raps and diss tracks are foundational to hip-hop. They involve boasting, jokes, even threats. But a teen and his family never thought his diss track would land him in jail.
The other guy got a couple other licks in, and my son ended up with a big knot on the top of his forehead.
The Chess Lyles can't believe his 18-year-old son, Cortez, allegedly got jumped by a teammate on the Heritage High football team and ended up with a mugshot, charged with making a terroristic threat after posting this diss track on his Instagram page.
I'ma beat his drop a dish and then I'll take his get a body bag or save his cause I ain't spend I'm a scorpion.
The track came about after his parents told
so
him not to
the guy
fight.
who made
What do
that
y'all want him
track.
to do? Come back to school and fight? We don't teach our kids
Wait,
that.
The same thing with the Kendrick Lamar and the Drake situation.
That was
The complete consensus was, Kendrick bodied Drake. So for that to be...
So the diss track landed him in jail, but they also fought, it seemed like.
I guess it led to fighting. But to get charged with terroristic crimes?
Because of the diss track.
Yes.
So I guess well, like that was saying, like, I mean, Kendrick Lamar and Drake.
I can't believe he compared it to Kendrick and Drake.
Well, are they doing terrorist acts then?
Yeah.
If that kid's going to
Free
jail
speech.
because of it?
Like, where's the free speech in there?
I think it seems like there was a fight because the
Yeah.
dad talked about his son having a bruise on his head.
Bump on his
So
head,
then
yeah.
he made the diss track, it seems like, and then he got in trouble for the diss track. Is that am I getting I think I'm getting this. I better be getting this all wrong because
I think for what it seems like he just literally made a diss track. Maybe they were beefing or something, and then he makes a diss track and gets arrested.
and they probably already had beef and they had the fight.
Yeah, they
so,
probably already fought. The track sucked though. I feel like it could have been a little bit better.
It sounded like he recorded on his phone. It didn't even sound like professionally done, to be honest. So honestly, if you're gonna go to jail, you probably went to jail because that shit was terrible.
Yeah, it was so bad.
The judge probably heard this. Is like, man, you at least make it good. It sounds like a terrorist because you're doing it on a phone. We're live in a country where we have recording studios. Like, don't do it like you're Al Qaeda in a cave.
Yeah,
and that's why he probably made it did a terrorist thing, because it sounds like it was made in a cave.
Yes. Sorry for the kid though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, that was.
I feel like there's a lot worse things that have happened in schools. Like when I was a kid. Do you remember that one app? Did you ever get an app when you're in high school? And it like
What app?
It was like a.
You ever get an app in your high school?
It was like a classroom chat, and they would just talk crap in it. Like
Yik Yak?
I think it was Yik Yak.
And it was like anonymous chats.
Yeah.
Like an area or in college, a college would get their own.
Ours got banned because it was so bad.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we had some crazy. I would be in like class and be like, say something in it and be like, do my class number, like, oh, this class sucks, and then people will be like, yeah, this class sucks.
No,
Like, oh, I'm in here too
no,
because
but
at
that one,
UCF,
that
you have,
one
like,
was bad. I feel like I can't believe that was ever a thing. It could
Yeah.
have been a cool thing, but we all ruined it.
there was another one like called Rabbit where it was like Vine but anonymous.
Yeah,
so it was like that, but you could.
anonymous. I think teachers got caught onto it, and
Yeah.
like it got way out of hand.
Well, and then people were posting like in college at least, were posting like girls like naked and stuff like
yeah,
that. and
this,
it's- and so-
that could have been so bad.
All right. Might have to blur some of those things I said out because, but all right. The next one, toxic allergy causing sea lions to be demonic.
Which is quite terrifying, just because the sea is already terrifying.
All right, let's see.
Along the California coast, sea lions are getting poisoned by toxic algae, causing them to act in a way some describe as demonic. It comes amid a surge in the number of sea lions ingesting domoic acid, a neurotoxin within algae blooms,
They
from
get
the fish
high.
they eat.
We're seeing them
They're
look
zooted.
like
Look
they're
at 'em,
stargazing. We're seeing some animals seem
give
very,
cats
very
catnip.
sleepy, maybe right after
but they're
having
attacking.
a seizure.
Are they
They may
attacking or
be
are we just
abnormally
intruding on their
aggressive.
high?
One man was surfing when he says a feral, almost demonic sea lion bit
Like,
him
if-
and
imagine
dragged
if-
him off
if
his
I'm doing
board, adding,
shrooms
it was unlike anything I've ever seen in all the years I've been in the water. Marine biologists say the toxic algae bloom that usually
They
forms
attacked a
every
guy
4
off
to
his
7 years
longboard or
is
something.
forming more often due to warming temperatures and runoff pollution.
Now we're seeing an increase. Over the last 4 years, we've seen consecutive years of this harmful algal bloom off of our coast.
The Marine Mammal Care Center in San Pedro has taken in at least 146 sea lions since last month.
That's a
Dolphins
lot.
and
they're sick,
seabirds
actually.
also falling ill. This algae bloom, already described
They're
as worse
addicted.
than the one in 2023,
It's like-
claimed for more than 1,000 sea lion deaths. What can the public do? Experts say do your part to create a better environment for marine life.
Throwing away their
It
trash,
sucks because
allowing
that's
anything
never gonna
toxic
happen.
to go down the storm drain, because everything ends up back at the ocean.
Oh wait, it's
Sea
because
lions
it's
have
like
a 50 to
from
65%
runoff, rain
survival
runoff, and
rate
storm
if they
drain
get
stuff.
treatment
Oh,
right
wow.
away.
I just feel like like doing our part, like throwing in trash and like metals and stuff. I think it's like all the toxins getting into the algae.
Mm-hmm.
So like that we're never gonna be able to fix that.
Yeah,
It's kind of sad. They're gonna die off.
They're or they're
I guess
just
like
gonna,
in that area.
Yeah,
Rather.
or they're just the ones that have the higher tolerance are going to survive, and then all their tolerance over time get better, or
The
yeah, they die off.
craziest
But
part about it is that it feels like they're like getting high because
Yeah, at first I was
for them
saying-
to be like attacking a guy off of his surfboard
Mm-hmm.
and him being like coming at you thinking he said demonic, like
Yeah.
that's terrifying. Those things are big and flaily.
It could be, you know how like people when they're high on like shrooms or
Yeah.
meth. I mean,
yeah,
or something
he's
like that.
cracked out.
So like
freaks out.
and then they
That's-
see someone a predator they think, or so that
That's
makes them freak
sketchy.
out.
Because what if they? I guess it's not big because no one's been murdered by one yet.
So we got crashed
got
out
bit,
seals. We got crashed out seals before GTA 6.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
I want to see one really bad. Cause that picture, put a picture on the screen. That picture he makes them look so ugly.
The one in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it's like. This next one, Tim Burchett's comeback. I don't know the guy, but I've seen this video and it's hilarious.
Congressman Perry, do you trust Trump's national security team to keep our war plans top secret?
Do you trust your mother every night to fix your hot pockets and make sure your Game Boy is turned on?
Yo.
It's so good.
Yo.
It's so good. The comments are crazy.
Yo, the kid took like a second to process it. He's like,
And he just like shuts down and walks away.
because he's like processing, because he's like slowly slows down. He's like processing what he just said, and he's like, oh, God. Oh my
I
God.
just, like, I felt like he felt it was so intense for him to go up to him.
How did he have that on? This kid either has been bothering him a lot, so how do you just come up with that comeback right? Like he had that in his pocket
I was
already.
like, they've met before.
Like this kid's probably waiting for him every day, and like ask him some
Like,
stupid question, and he just keeps going quick.
The tone of the voices gets me. It's crazy.
No, what if like every day he stands out there and waits, and then he
I feel
never
like he
gets a
does.
response, and then this is the first response he's got, and he's like, "Oh shit, I'm not doing this no more."
I feel like he's been like taunting him for a while.
He even holds
that man
the-
is mad. Like,
Yeah, well, he holds the phone kind of like weak and like not confident. You know, it's like
the comments are
it's like the
eating
phone
him alive.
weighs too much.
The comments are eating him alive. It's so good.
Let's see one of the comments. God damn, that dude is def gonna cry eating that hot pocket tonight. Best answer I've ever heard. Man has more masculinity in his voice than the kid does in his entire body. Jesus.
That was so mean. That was got me.
Okay.
That is. Ooh.
He got my vote for whatever he does.
Because I literally didn't even know what he did. Like, I didn't know that guy at all.
Like we're saying, these are cultural videos that are just the internet. And this next one,
I'm glad we got some. Like, it was like a good comeback. It wasn't too mean, but it was pretty. It was up there.
yeah, it wasn't like completely like going after his character.
Yeah, but it was
like saying like
it was perfect. It was perfect.
because like it's partially because like how are you here during the day doing this?
He's like, how far can I take this comeback?
Yeah. All right, next topic. Let's go to Kanye West. Says he regrets having kids with Kim in a shocking interview. Let me refresh that.
You need to bust down chain too, man.
Really? Took that Nazi chain and made it
Best
bust,
part
but
is the
I wanted to wear it with this, but the part comes down a little bit too low. I got a white leather one and fall right in the perfect
I
place.
have a white leather one.
Yeah. You got this made specifically.
Absolutely. The leather, the nigga KKK shit. Once again, I think the best place for the photo.
But even when you speak about Kim, people might be like, "Well, you picked her. Like you put yourself."
This
in that
seems like
Absolutely,
a
I
Quentin
did. That was my
Tarantino
fault.
movie.
Maybe
It
they're
seems like
saying
it's a
that you don't
joke.
take accountability.
I feel
No,
like
that was my fault. I didn't want to have children with this person after the first 2 months of being with her. But that wasn't God's plan.
You know, it gets harder and harder every day to accept that I
I
probably shouldn't listen to College Dropout anymore. Or late registration.
I just don't.
Or graduation.
My brain cannot wrap my head around. I can't wrap my head around Kanye West. I feel like his life is like obviously he's a bit crazy, maybe, but like, well, for sure. But I feel like, does he just sit down and write how weird should I get? Like, write up these weird things to do for fun? Is that his personality?
I think it's a mix between like he's just going after the most, edgy thing that can get him the most views. Because with streaming nowadays, you just need someone to click on your song to stream it. But then also part of it, I think, is like that mixed with like narcissism, where he's like, if you tell me like KKK is like hates black people, like okay, I'll dress like a KKK person, make them not like, and so like something that's supposed to hate black people, a black man is wearing it. And
I just don't get like the point. Like, is this going? Like, is his character and behavior going somewhere? Like, is something gonna happen in a couple of years? Like,
I mean, I think he's just literally trying to be, like I said, the most edgy. The word
just like, there's the word for it. I don't know the word for it.
He's just trying to drive as many clicks as possible, because that's how you make money nowadays with streaming. And then the fact that a black man is wearing a KKK outfit is
says he has a white leather one at home. That's better than this one.
Like,
oh my
he's
gosh.
just going for the most craziest thing he can say, and then it works. I mean, like,
it's beautiful to see. It really is.
It's beautiful to see.
It's absurd. It scares me.
It reminds me of a
Tarantino
movie. Have you seen the
like
Django?
He feels like he's joking.
Yeah, and then what was that Black Klansman? The one that we watched. It was like black.
Oh,
black. It's like black KKK, I think, and then
it's
clans.
Good.
Yeah, it was really good, and how there's like funny moments in that.
Yeah.
Or in Bad Boys, I think it's the second or third one when they start in the KKK rally. And then they take the mask off.
Yeah, I guess.
That's why it feels like a movie.
Yeah, it feels like we're joking.
Because even him, he's like, yeah, this is like, he's wearing it, and he's like, I think the picture would look better here. You know,
his girlfriend left him, or his wife.
When was that?
A couple days ago.
I don't even know if that's true.
I know. That's my first thought. I was like I saw it and I was like, okay, finally. Then I was like,
wait a second.
Is it true or is it just for games?
Yeah, like is it? Or
and if she did, congratulations, because cuckoos is the word. Cuckoos.
Yeah, I mean, people forget he was in a major motorcycle accident. He probably has CTE, something with his, and then.
And then his mom died traumatically.
And then he had to take a bunch of Percocets and
his mouth, right?
Yeah, his
that's one of the best songs.
Brain is probably.
That's one of the best songs.
Yeah. All right, next topic. Singer Sean Kingston. Wait, is he Jamaican?
I don't know, but what song? Because
No way to beautiful. All right, so let me finish the title. Singer Sean Kingston and his mother Janice Turner have been found guilty of all charges in their Fort Lauderdale federal wire fraud trial. I'll read a little bit of it because there's no video on this one. Were found guilty on all 5 federal charges in a $1 million wire fraud case following a trial in Broward County, Florida. He's from Florida, or he lives there. The beautiful girl singer and Turner were convicted of conspiracy to commit wire fraud and multiple counts of wire fraud for defrauding businesses out of luxury items, including jewelry worth $480,000, a Cadillac Escalade valued at $159,000, using fake wire transfers between April 2023 and March 2024. Kingston was emotional after the verdict, crying and asking agents to protect his mother, who was taken into federal custody.
My gosh.
Sentencing is scheduled for July 2025, which each facing up to 20 years in prison. The trial, which began with jury selection on March 24th, featured testimony from victims like a jeweler and a car salesman. In Turner's defense, that she falsified documents to protect her son. Both have pleaded not guilty. And they raided their home. That was the last sentences. That was a long one.
It's so sad to hear that song and think about when it came out back in the day and like loving that song. Like he went viral.
Yeah. But what was like, viral back then?
Yeah.
Well, he had a bunch of songs. He had.
It's really sad for someone like that you like to resurface.
What was another one?
This is when he resurfaced. I have no idea.
He had like 5 good hits, I think, like 4 or 5.
At this, all at around the same time. But it's so sad, like loving someone back in the day, and then they resurface in your life, or like you see them, and it's because of this.
Yeah, it's like they have to do stuff because they've spent all their money. It seems like, or trying to at least maintain a luxury lifestyle that he can't.
You're way too beautiful. Girl. That's
and then was this a song? Shawty, I will take you there. That's a different song, right? That's a different song, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so there's 2 that I kind of remember.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, those 2. That's crazy.
Well,
I wonder who, at least they did it together, you know.
Bonnie and Clyde, but mom and
son vibes.
take your son to work there. Or it seems like she was protecting him, but all right, next one.
But we're fan presenting.
That's this one's.
Trans gay men. Yeah, but we're fan presenting, so we were just shouting it. We were shouting that we were trans gay men because we are. Trans gay men!
What is a trans gay man?
Biologically female, but we're trans men and we're gay. We like guys.
Do you have gender dysphoria?
Yes, heavily.
But you're still femme presenting?
Yeah, I still femme present. I find it comfortable, but at the same time, it does get hard when I can't look mask.
So do you identify as gay or queer?
As queer.
As queer. That's fair, because you're trans guys, right? That's fair. What about you?
Queer as well.
Queer. What about you?
I am not a trans gay man. I identify as a pansexual.
Yay!
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, that's pretty boring if you ask. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I mean, it's pretty boring to be just a basic lesbian right now.
Yeah, what the?
I can't find other lesbians out there, so.
Right here, girl.
Trans gay men. Yeah, but
What? So they are trans men.
Trans.
So they are females that are gay. So then they go back to what they originally were supposed to like.
I'm like tripping out right now.
So they're a woman wanting to be a guy, but as a guy they like
gay man.
Guys. So she's a female pretending to be a guy that's gay. So she likes guys still.
So what the? I can't. Like.
But no, but the other one's pansexual, so that's.
I just.
Oh, that hurt.
I'm so confused on why. Like, I feel like that's just for fun. I get the. I
feel like it's less about just for fun. I think it's more like I need to feel like I'm like part of this. I don't want to say victim.
But I feel like there's normal ones.
Yeah, there's normal
like,
trans
there's
people.
Normal
like the one that we met at the other day at the pub.
Yeah,
not the other day. It was like at this point, like 4 months ago.
Trans,
yeah,
right? Then.
Yeah, it's he. She was a woman, but then he got his tits taken away, and.
But like, I don't even know like boy or girl, like who he or she liked.
And he liked girls because he was with a girl. Remember?
Oh yeah.
So, but this is completely different than that. This is
But why is it? But it's so hard to understand how many labels we have right now because like you meet someone like that guy or girl, sorry, and then
it's
like
a guy. That's she wants to be a guy.
We met at the bar.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, oh wow, this is so normal.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing's weird about it.
No, it's like you could definitely tell.
Oh, you have your label, and that's so great.
But the problem with this one, she's definitely still dressing up like a female. She's wearing a dress right now.
I just feel like it's how the people. It's like someone saying I'm a dog. I feel like that's what this is equal to someone saying like I'm a dog.
Yeah, and she might just be hanging. And I feel like that girl right there is like
the one in the middle is like I don't know what the fudge is going on.
And
she's just like I like everyone. I'm so sorry.
I just don't even know how to.
It's like that viral video of the guy that's pretending to be a dog and sits down. Did you see that? He makes the dog roll over, but it's a guy.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
That's like this. I think everyone's delusional, and this is insane, and it, like on a different level. There's like one level of like actual trans people and people that are normal about it, and then there's another level of like. I'm doing like
because
they're doing like crack or something.
There's legitimately like trans men, trans women that have the they might have something wrong. Like I think I brought this up. Like they did studies on like gay people and their chromosomes do slightly resemble the other ones more so than a regular straight male or straight female.
But how do you have like 5 terms? Like Whoa!
But she clearly dresses up like and tries to look like a girl. But so she's
maybe that's why she said femme. I don't even know what those things mean.
She's femme presenting, like she's looking like feminine, but she's supposed to be a female. Well, she's originally a female, trying to be a man, but a gay man.
I wish my
but
kid would.
But she's dressing up like a female still.
I wish my kid would.
All right. This is another one.
Oh, stop. I
agree with you.
I'm not disagreeing with you either. I understand.
You don't get to kill the baby just because their dad didn't want them. You can. Should we kill the kids in foster care? And
why not? Why not? If that's the case.
I don't think she understands.
We should kill the kids in foster care that aren't wanted.
Who's gonna take care of them? If I don't want to have a baby, I should have the choice to.
Just don't have sex then. Just don't have sex.
That's not even logical.
It is.
Who are you, Nancy?
She must not know what foster care means. I'm really trying to give her the benefit of the doubt.
People explore, and it's like as funny as you want to be.
She just said to kill all the foster kids.
It's very obstructed, and I think that you just don't understand the magnitude of having a child.
Yeah, well, I'm not the one who admitted they would be okay with killing babies in foster care and killing children that have been abused.
That's not the point. What I'm saying.
That's really.
Oh.
And she just punched me in the face.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe she swung on her.
I saw.
She was getting worked up. I saw it.
I didn't watch this clip before I submitted it. I just remember seeing her reaction to it, like being interviewed, and then it showed her getting punched. It showed the blood.
Well, it's
and
like
then I looked at the comments, and everyone in the comments were like saying, like, "Oh, she deserved it. She was antagonizing it." But clearly, she wasn't antagonized. She was just kind of pointing out how dumb.
It's so hard to converse with people nowadays because some people don't know how. Like they get angry over topics, and like it ruins the entire back and forth of what the interview was trying to be.
They were having
Like,
a heated discussion.
It was a
but-
heated discussion, but like, no one's gonna. You don't have to like. They don't have to be on each other's side in the
Yeah.
discussion. They're both trying to win in the discussion. That's not like a discussion.
No,
You don't
yeah.
have to win. You know what I mean? And I feel like
dang,
she
look
got
how
so
bloody
mad.
she's bleeding,
She
too.
got mad and swung on her. Like, that is bizarre.
Yeah, and
she
like-
was obviously talking about abortions and
Yeah.
stuff. And I feel like that's such a sensitive topic. People's view on that, like, is so obstructed, I feel like, even still to this day.
Yeah.
Especially, like, people that haven't even sat down and, like, thoroughly thought about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, whatever. Like, it's just, it's crazy. Some people just don't. Like, they just word vomit. Like, I'm word vomit.
Yeah, that's why I think she might have just not in that moment understood what foster kids were.
Yeah.
And then she just naturally said, like, yeah, they all need to die.
I doubt she I want to see that whole video.
And maybe she was kind of realizing how she got, like, painted in such a bad way. And
Yeah.
that, like, anger of, like, you know, like, that anger, like, nowadays you don't want to admit that you're wrong. And so she just dug into that.
She just swung
and
instead.
And
She's like...
and this is why you don't interview random people on the
Debates
street.
like that, though, kind of terrify me. Have you ever been to a protest?
I've never been to a protest.
So
no.
I went to one.
So, like, not really a protest, but they would do, like, Planned Parenthood stuff on
Oh, yeah.
or pro-life on campuses. Once in a while they'll have, like, posters, and then sometimes they'll have, like, like pictures of dead babies and
I
stuff.
hate that.
And you're like, oh my god,
Those are the most aggressive ones.
yeah, the pro-life ones, they're
very aggressive.
Yeah, they're normally kind people, but they're the images that they use are because it's like whole
And just,
dead
like,
babies, and you're like, oh,
yeah.
they're like, that's what they're doing.
And I feel like they are just completely right
you're
in
like-
their heads.
Yeah, and then but the pictures that you're like, oh fuck, like I kind of agree with them, like that should have been
like,
alive.
It's scary.
But then the pro-choice, I kind of lean that way more often than not.
Debates in public, they're like so common now because everyone wants to have a camera and record and ask people questions. Like I saw a video. That's the one I don't like. I don't like that.
But that's the thing. I seen this one guy. I think his name is like Nick Shirley. He goes to protests and live streams them. And so like these people were chasing him around because they're like,
that's
you can't have a camera. You can't have a camera. Like it's a public property. So like I can have a camera. So but then like they're circling around him. So he's between him and his cameraman. So his cameraman can't see him, and they're screaming at him. And there's like they're like protesting like Elon Musk or something like that. It's crazy. All right, let's go to this next
Hopefully
last
she
one.
still interviews people even though she got freaking swamped.
All right, yeah, this last one is just kind of lighthearted.
Wait. Am I seeing this correctly?
The kid breathes out of a tube. She took the tube out of her kid's neck and then blew off the candle for the kid. On top of the kid doesn't look like it can really move his body much. So how do you even know that she wanted that to happen? And that's probably not sanitary. Like
I just feel like
I mean,
the kid, her head, she's probably like, what the she's probably like, what the hell are you doing, Mom?
Mom, no, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Well, like she literally took it out without telling her. So it's like she just grabs it out of her neck. That's how she's breathing. So like, what if she's on the exhale?
Did we think it through?
No.
Did we think it through?
No,
Though?
you know
did
how we breathe?
Plan this?
No, well, remember how we breathe? Inhale, exhale. What if she pulled it out and she was mid exhale?
Wait, stop! Because was this planned? Like, hey, sweetie, when it's time to blow out your candles, I want to take your freaking tube out.
It doesn't look
and
like
blow
it.
them off.
It doesn't look like it, but to be honest, she looks like I understand the mom's perspective because the mom's like, okay, we want her to have a childhood experience is blowing out your candles. She clearly can't blow. like as a normal person, and so she's that's a good mom in heart and thought, but bad execution.
I just hope we communicated. I hope we communicated before this.
And the fact that she just put it back in, she just like didn't wipe it off or anything, like didn't put like alcohol wiped it, nothing, just put it right back on there.
Stop.
Like,
no, I'm just.
But
play one more time. Give me one more time. One more time. Wait, what? One more time. I thought I heard somebody say something. I thought I heard somebody say, "What the F is that?" Did you hear that?
I didn't hear that.
That's what it sounded like. Anyway, I just don't like it. Those videos kill me. That's probably like one of my favorite viral. People clip in just them like taking off their glasses or like woosahing.
Yeah, it's like it's like the exact.
Those are so.
It's like
funny.
they're good if that's exactly what you feel like.
Yes.
Like he took his glasses off and was like, "Is that what the? Am I seeing what?" Because that's exactly like you're like. That's why you have to watch it so many times. You're like, what's going on in this video? And then you have to re-watch it just so you can dissect. Okay, so you took that off that kid's neck.
Like, I wonder.
Put it sideways to blow the air out.
Was like, please don't do that. I know it's like 2
There's
seconds.
probably something about not doing that.
And you're gonna hold it up to fire?
Yeah, exactly. Let the smoke go in there.
Stupid, man. That is stupid. The internet has been murdering me lately.
Yeah, there's a lot of crazy funny stuff and crazy bad stuff and
bad things, random things happening.
We're here to
all
scrape the
time.
bottom of the barrel so you guys don't have to. All right.
See ya.
Till next time.